Well, hey everybody, this is JDL once again reaching out to everybody, and welcome again to one of my great hangouts. For those that have missed it, you can always check it out later on. Hey, I went ahead and I added a new link into this video here. You'll see it in the comments area where you can request more information. I left that link there. Um, when you click on that link, it basically will you send that information out and I get back to you. What is that all about? You're asking basically, and you've seen in my recent videos, it's basically working together with me and getting aboard with me. I train you everything. Not only do I train you, I show you how to actively use everything I teach you. So not only do I train you in the help that you're needing, I also show you, how to get there, how to open it up, and actively using it. Training you and showing you how to open it and logging in is one thing, but then to actually get you engaged and working in the programs is another thing. So I'm taking my training one step further, going from training 101 right into actively using everything that I teach you. Um, so I'm taking the computers 101 again. My last video, as I explained, in that first one, I told you I was going to go ahead and add more videos in there. So now I have my own streaming community page, which I'm noticing now that there are quite a few people that are liking the page. So what I'm going to do is, that's why I went ahead and I left the link so that way there they can request more information. I could do this locally here in Las Vegas, Nevada, one on one with y'all, or it doesn't make a difference. I'm reaching out to the world too. So I can pretty much help anyone anywhere. I have a translator. So if you don't speak English, as long as it's typed out, I can translate it back. But nonetheless, doesn't make a difference from where you're at. So you could do this at home. You can do this out of your office. You could do it part time, whatever the case be. And again, if you're here locally in Las Vegas, Nevada, you can come sit right next to me. I teach you everything there is to know. Not only teaching you and showing you, I'm actually having you get in there and actually be actively involved. So that way, there you know exactly the look and the feel. To kind of train someone and show them all the great products that I have and show them how to get there is one thing, but now I'm taking it one step beyond, helping them um, getting more active in all the hottest products that I have in my line of products that I have. So it's basically one stop deal. This is why my slogan is always said and never will change. It says JDL is your go to guy for all your needs and more. I have fun in what I do. There's no question about it. Um, and that's what it's all about. I keep it engaged and I keep it fun, and I can show you how to keep it fun is for yourself as well. And I tell everybody, add your own twerks, add your own spice to your products. Make it your own, make it unique, make it something that you're comfortable with, and making it just your own product. You're making it unique to you. Um, I show you how I lead off and train you how I do it. I make it my own, and that's what I found that works for me. So I know it will work for the rest as well. Once they make it their own, they make it unique and they make it fun, and they get more actively involved. For people that say that they have a product and they tell them all about it and everything else like that, and then a question should happen to come up, well, great, go ahead and send me that information. And then the people might come back and say, well, I have a few questions in there. What about this? What about that? How do I do this and how do I do that? And then if you're not actively using the products yourself, to me, I don't see how you could explain someone how to answer questions when the questions come about. I used every product and platform that we have in my line of products. So I know the look, I know the feel, I know the hiccups, I know um, issues. Um, and then the things that I don't know, I find the answer. There's no question about that, because the last thing I want is to have somebody have a problem. I can't, stress that enough. So with me, I give you all my 110%. And then when, things arise or everything else like that, I come to a solution. I help everyone. You can't get no better support than that. And I'm available pretty much 24/7. Yes, I do sleep. So the messages that do come in later on, while I'm sleeping, I hop right on and answer. Again, my phone does not stop. My emails are filled every day. So I go back and I look at my emails every day, and I get back to everyone that has questions or how to get more actively involved. And and another thing too that I want to throw out there this evening as well. Um, I'm giving away some really cool free stuff as well. So doesn't make a difference if you can't make it here in my office here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Doesn't make a difference. I can send it directly to you in an email. So from you, all I would need is your name and your email address and a phone number. It helps, is if you need to talk to one another. I send it via text. It's just a lot easier because, again, all my messages roll into my email. So I'm on my phone anyway, and I'm looking at my email. But even if I'm in my laptop and I'm reading my emails, I could see the messages come right in from my email. That way, I don't have to pick up my phone. I don't have to hear it ring. I could just looking through my email and see that somebody sent me a message, and I respond right then and there. How cool is that? How easy is that? Talk about availability. Somebody that's going to be there for you. Um, I'm behind you 100%. And I show you everything that there is to do. Um, so I'm taking that training to one step level, one step further. I actually have you use the products and get you actively involved as well, and making it your own, making it unique, and making it fun too. I mean, wait till you see what's coming up here in the next couple days. I'm not going to spill all the beans quite yet, because still kind of working out and what I'm going to do, but all in all, and everything else like that. So in the last video you saw, my first one I threw out there, I told you I was going to be streaming a community page. And so this particular video will follow under another video that I have out there. You'll see one in there where I was on a hangout with my group of team members, where we're actively playing in fantasy sports. Right now, we're all actively playing in the fantasy football and baseball are right there right now. A few other ones are coming. So we've been having fun. We're seeing whom can be whom and take the top prizes to win a grand prize of $5,000. That's not too bad of a bad deal. And then you can see actually how many people played. And then I think there was quite a few people in there. When you look at the video, you go exactly see what that's all about. I dabbled around with it a little bit. I'm still kind of practicing here and there, so I didn't quite finish in the top of the league, but at least I got my feet wet. I played around with it. I made my picks. I had fun. I was like, wow, I never thought I'd get that many points, especially in fantasy football. And so, yeah, and that's just one way that we have fun. There's another platform that we use. It's a social media game on a platform that opens up, and people can, win tokens and such like that. They can send out invites and all that cool stuff. We also have the exclusive hot getaways with our travel program that we have. And then we have another product in there, and it's called the Touch program. But there's just so many things. And then there's more coming. There's a couple more things that are coming. I know one of them is kind of like a walkout technology. And the best part about it is now with technology, you have to love it. There's no green screen required. You just make your video uh, available off that platform, and you'll be able to walk out on somebody's screen, pop out, and say, "Hi, how are you?" You know, um, it, there's a as technology gets along, that it can only get better. It's not going to get worse. And I've been in the electronics and doing computer repair and social media and social networking now for so long, and I've seen a lot come and a lot go. And some people still use some of the old stuff, but um, a lot of the newer stuff, it just will blow your mind away. And then, you know, you get something today here and new, and then all of a sudden tomorrow there's something else. So technology is not going anywhere. It's only going to get better. And as technology goes along, our products will be outstanding that we use. Um, we can reach out to as many people as we want. There's really not that much limitations into that platform. It's not like Facebook. It's similar to Facebook, but at least you don't need to worry about being a follower, a friend, and all that jazz and everything else like that, because you could reach out to other groups in the area. And in there, you know, there's a certain group that you can go worldwide with the thing, and then you invite your friends and your people that you know right through there. You could also log in through Google or Facebook, logging in through that way. The list of your friends that you normally chat with would populate in the chat area where you normally would chat in. Like just like in Facebook, there was like a little chat room that opens up and it shows all your friends, and then like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, I see that you're online, and we normally chat anyway through here anyway, and I'm chatting to you now in this nice little hot product here where I can screen capture my screen with you. We can whiteboard together. I could share my documents with you. I could do a go to meeting with you. I could do a conference call with you. We could do a group setting with like 8 or 10 people, where you hang out with everybody and everybody could see everybody on the bottom of the screen, reach out to whoever you want and invite in there. You can file share your products. You could create your own groups, classified ads. There's just so much there that you could do. It's not even funny. So I pretty much use it for a marketing tool. It takes it to Facebook to one step further. But the platform is pretty much similar. But I find it a lot more simpler, a lot more user friendly, and there's a lot more there that you could do without having to step away from our product and have to log it into another one and then logging into another, or even a program for that matter. Because if we were kind of if you were going to have to do a screen capture or something like that, you would have to pull up another program. Well, you don't need to do that with the product that I have in my line of products, and just pull it up right then and there and just share everything that you need to do. There is just so much in there. So again, I'm just reaching out to all my friends and followers and all my great listeners out there. I try to get as many videos out as I can. More about ready to come in the next couple of days. Like I said, I'm not going to let out what's up my sleeve quite yet, but there'd be another video in there. And then again, when you look at the comments in here and the notes that are within this particular video, feel free to add your comments. Go ahead and leave me a reply. Go ahead and check out the link that I left, and then you can also request more information from within there too. What you can leave a comment right from within where it leads you. You'd be surprised where that particular page is sitting on, and pretty much what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take that and add a little bit more spice to that, and playing around with that program, which I can show you how to use that too. And it, for the most part, for what it does, it's not really too bad. And then it's not hard to really do. I mean, to sit down with somebody that, even, for the advanced people that are so advanced in computers and in technology, they'll understand it, they'll grasp it, they'll grab it, and they'll go. and I still train them. I still show them how to actively use it, and I'm pretty much their bare bone. I'm their go-to guy. That's I can't. This is why I have that slogan. I've used that slogan now for probably, oh my gosh, I probably used it good for 10 years now, if not more. I don't know. I'd have to go back to my first business cards that I have, or flyers actually. I imagine there was a day where I carried flyers and business cards, and I know I was handing out a lot of flyers and out a lot of business cards. And it's so cool to be out here in Las Vegas because this is truly the state that never sleeps. There's always something going on. Uh, somewhere along the way, and somewhere down in here, it's like this town truly is not a town that doesn't sleep. New York, they have that saying that this land never sleeps. Well, I can tell you, Las Vegas is definitely one of those towns that doesn't sleep because there's a lot of things here that are open 24/7 that's not open anywhere else, especially from where I'm from, back east in New York. Um, any of my friends and followers out there, matter of fact, that are from back east, hey, how y'all doing? I'm not sure if you're getting that cold weather. I've been kind of watching the weather, but uh, I mean, I'm sure you're about due for it. We're still in the mid 80s here, and late at night it gets in the 60s, but I can't complain. And those of you that follow me and friends and followers as well, my listeners from Vegas, well, I don't need to tell you. You already know how fun it is here, and uh, there's always something to do here, and people are from everywhere, And I get out there and I talk to everybody, and then I greet with them, and um, I chat with them, and I get to know them, and then spark interest in with them, and when I spark interest with them, is then when they have interest in with me, and then um, they ask what I do, and I dabble right in from that point. So for me, it's not really hard to do. Um, but again, so go ahead, feel free, leave your comments, leave your replies back within this video. Feel free to check out the link that I left within there. Click on request more info, and then again, don't forget, if you have any friends or followers of your own that would like to join me or hop online one day with me, it'd be great to have you jump in on board. I normally send these out as public, so that when there anybody that's on it that public part in time, um, I throw it out there so that way there everybody can see it. Most of the people that are in my public circle anyway are already in my circle, so I don't need to send them an invite because it would stay public and I have them in that circle. So um, we would directly send it out to them, so I don't have to worry about doing a special little click on so many invites, so to speak, and type in the name and everything else. It's make it. I keep things simple and easy. So again, not only do you get the best training with me one-on-one, I get you actively involved, actively using everything that we do and that I do in my products that I have. There are 6 hot products, soon to be a few more coming. But it's always fun, and it's always engaging, and it's always entertaining. Um, uh, I took basic, we work together, we have fun together, and then we actively use it together so that way everybody gets comfortable in doing it, and then we see everybody out here having fun doing the hangout or doing these type of videos, this that thing the other, gathering a few more friends and followers, which I can exactly see after once these videos are done how many people have actually looked at it, and this that the other, how many people it's reached, and such a forth. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this for now. Be on the lookout for a few more in here. There's going to be quite a lot more actually. And don't feel free. Go ahead. Don't even worry about it. Send me a reply. reply right back from this video. Check out my link that I left you. And again, you can always reach me at 702-518-8580. If I miss your call, if I miss the text, don't worry. I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm always in my email anyway, but for the time that I am sleeping, we all need sleep as some sort of rest. But I do get back to each one of you, and I thank everyone. I comment back to each one of you that send replies back. I say hello to everybody that comes in and says hello, and then that's my way of just saying thank you, and then checking me out and listening to me and getting involved with me. And again, this is just not for Vegas now. This can go worldwide. So feel free. Anybody, you know, reach out to someone and say, hey, you know what, we're looking to start something. Let's check this out. I know this guy. He's, he'll work with you. He's easygoing. He's flexible, and he's very patient. And and not only is he training you, but he's showing you actually how to actively use everything. And you can't get no better than that. You can't get no better than that. 9 times out of 10, when you start something, whatever the case may be, there's this very minimal training. They kind of show you where it is and what it is, how to do it. But I actually get you actively involved. So it's actually taking that training one step further. Not just log into something, show you where it's at, how to get there. I'm going to have you actively using it, so that way there, if you have a problem with it or somebody asks you a question about something, you're going to know the answer. You're going to say, hey, yeah, you know what? That was happened to me today. Or you know what? No, I didn't have that problem. Let me go ahead and log in real fast. Let me see. Maybe there's something going on or I'm not aware of, whatever the case would be. So that way there you stay a little bit more active, and more people will be more along your side. And in my next one, I'm going to do my other meeting or video that I'm going to do. Not quite sure when I'm going to do with that either. I don't know if I'm going to add it into the one that I'm doing next, or it's going to be the one after that. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'll combine the both of them together or something. I haven't quite decided. But again, thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping in. Go ahead, feel free to leave your comments and questions below. Check out the link that I left within my information there. And again, you can always reach me at 702-518-8580. And again, thank you for hanging out with me today. And we'll see you all soon.